Hey guys, Chris here live in the Dream Giveaway garage, and with me today the grand prize of this year's Camaro Dream Giveaway. There's not a more iconic Camaro than the 1969 Camaro Super Sport, and that's what we're giving away right here. I want you to join me today. We're going to talk about this car. We're going to talk about what makes it such a legendary motor car of the 1960s, and at the end of this giveaway we're going to give you some special offers so that you can enter to win it in the Camaro Dream Giveaway. All right, now that I've got the hood open, this is a wonderful presentation from the late 1960s, but there's some top secrets hiding here in the engine bay. We're going to show them to you right now. Of course, that Chevy small block, that's numbers matching, got beautiful Chevy orange paint all over the block, and even the heads have that hugger orange paint to them. But that's where the secret is. And that secret is that these are really aluminum heads. They're from Trick Flow, and they're good for about 100 more horsepower over stock. When you look at the air cleaner right there, it'll say 350 turbo fire, 300 horsepower. But we've looked at the dyno sheets. This Camaro pumping out well over 400 horsepower. In fact, we added up the receipts for the engine work alone, and over $20,000 of engine upgrades. And the coolest thing about all that money spent is that all that upgrade work is hidden. It's a higher end crank, pistons, rods, heads. So when you first look, you just think that it's a pretty stock 69 Camaro SS350. But this thing has so much horsepower, so much torque, and so much fun. So let me tell you what else we have here in the engine bay. You know, there's some date-coded items on here. You can see that they went out of their way to put the correct radiator hoses and hose clamps on here. It's got the correct cadmium-plated power brake booster, as well as disc brakes up front. And just a wonderful presentation on here. But again, the whole wonderful part about this engine compartment is how much was spent to make that engine perform. So one of the questions that I'm asked in the Dream Giveaway garage is, if it's a Super Sport, does it have the Hideaway headlights? And the answer to that is no. The Super Sport trim package came with some special identification, first of all, on the hoods. So let's shut the hood and we can show it here. Got these wonderful chrome simulated louvers that are right here. And these really give you an indication of the hot rod era, in which the time there used to be carburetor stacks coming up out of the hood. So that's the way to tell a true SS, but you got to check the build sheet as well. A Rally Sport, on the other hand, would have the Hideaway headlights, and it would have rear backup lights lower than the bumper. So this is a verified Super Sport, but it is not a Rally Sport, so I hope that answers the question for you. One of the other great options on this car are the Rally wheels. Ever so popular, the Chevy Rally wheels. They're available in both 14s and 15s. 15s on the Corvette, of course, 14s on the Camaro. And these are wrapped in reproduction Firestone rubber. So these tires really are period correct for the vehicle, and they just make it look fantastic. The other thing I'd like to mention out to you here is the call out right here. This is where in 1969 Chevrolet put on the Camaro the displacement of the engine. So you see a 350 right here. So the correct way to identify this vehicle is an SS 350. 350, of course, meaning 350 cubic inches. All right, guys, now I want you to take a look at this top. You might generically call it a vinyl top, but Chevrolet had a very specific name for it. It was called a Cordova top. This one does appear on the original build sheet. And what's often missing, but isn't missing in this case, is the trim that comes from the Cordova top over here to the rear quarter panel. If you had just a hard top car without that Cordova top, you would not get that special trim. So you have a black Cordova top, it looks wonderful, and you have that special trim that goes with it as well. Over here, 1969, of course, is the second year of a quarter marker lights, signifying whether you're making a right turn or a left turn. Because of federal law, Chevy had to put that in all passenger vehicles starting in 1968. So this is the second year of that happening. When I come over here, you're going to see the great taillights that really make the 1969 Camaro so iconic and so wonderful. These are original style lights. They're not modern LED lights. Very, very classic indeed. Next to the lights here, you're going to see the SS there, right in the middle of that rear fascia and that area. And that, again, that's what you wanted people to see when you were going in front of them and they were stuck behind you. You see the Super Sport back there. All in all, just a wonderful Camaro from the front bumper to the rear bumper. A true red on red 1969 Camaro SS 350. If you win it, you're going to love it forever. So be sure to get those entries and help out those great charities. All right, guys, you can see what's right here in my hands, the keys to this 1969 SS 350 Camaro. When you enter to win, if you're the winner, you're going to get the keys, you're going to get the title, you're going to get this Camaro. It's going to be all yours. Plus, we're going to pay $10,000 for the taxes. I've got to tell you, this has got to be my favorite interior right now in the Dream Giveaway garage. It's a factory red interior car. Chevy had a name for this red interior. They called it Garnet Red. And what a fantastic color here. And what a wonderful restoration on the interior as well. From the vinyl bucket seats to the rosewood applique here on the dash, to the grab bar right here for your passenger, and they're going to need it, and to the nice rosewood steering wheel, to the aftermarket tachometer over here on the driver's side. And here we go, saving the best for last, 4-speed manual transmission. Take a look at this. Got the shift indicator plate right there. It's got the rosewood, again, the applique right here on the center console. The seat belts go into the center console, but all the fun happens right there on this 4-speed. This is a verified manual shift. SS 350 was not converted from an automatic. And man, this thing just sounds great. I want to take the liberty, if you'll allow me to go ahead and fire this up. I'm not going to rev it hard. I'm just going to let you listen to the idle. I think that you're really going to enjoy it. Wow. Wow. Listen to that. Remember I was telling you about the $20,000 of engine upgrades? That's what we're hearing right now. You're hearing those high flow heads. You're hearing that well-built 350 short block with all those upgraded internals in it. Absolutely spectacular. You might be thinking, I wouldn't want to drive a classic car all the way across the country. This one, easy breezy. Let's go ahead and let you hear just the purr of it a little bit. Guys, what'd you think of that? What an amazing 1969 Camaro SS 350. You look under that hood, it looks kind of stock. Where you push that go pedal, man, those $20,000 of engine upgrades will get you soaring down the road. Remember, you can't buy this Camaro. You got to enter to win it at www.dreamgiveaway.com. Use that promo code that you see with this video. You're going to get bonus tickets. I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of muscle cars in my day, and it just doesn't get any better than this red on red 4-speed 1969 Camaro Super Sport with a 350. And remember, this vehicle has the original window sticker with it. We'll see you next time. More great fun, more great action, and more great grand prizes like this 1969 Camaro. It only happens here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage. See you next time.